Is encoder better? Feels better. Okay, so why is that not working? Welcome to the Demand an Eternity show.
That's right, I'm here to replace Doc.
I just woke up, ladies and gentlemen, feeling perfectly refreshed.
We definitely haven't been awake all night.
Yeah. It's just hard at work, baby. Hard at work. We're gonna play some Voice of the Void, man.
I have yet to see anything about this game, so I'm excited to watch.
I have a waifu. I have a daughter. She like poops out bread and wine. I have multiple cats, and my job is to just do research. You know?
Okay. A lot of buttons, looking complicated.
Nah,
What am I looking at?
Right now, I am trying to dial in the doohickey, but failing. So these increase 1 through 15, right? So this increases by 1, this increases by 5, this increases by 15. And I'm looking... Well, I used to look at this thing, the bar, and, you know, bar go up, good, bar go down, bad. Now I'm looking at the percentages, like F polarity. I'm going -1. And stop, no whammies. Close. Good enough. So what I just did is I controlled this thing that goes around, right? Which is connected to this and this. So now I'm going to touch this bottom one, which is that bar. So I'm going to go and frequent in, this is 110 and 100. So I'm changing this number right here. We're getting close. Up. Now I got to drop down to the lower one. So I have more precision. Going up, going up, going up, going up. Going up, going up, going up. Oh, no whammies. Ah! Very finicky.
Little overshoot, okay.
Little undershoot, little undershoot. Oh, I had it! Close enough. Alright. We gotta...
Meow!
Yep. Cats. So this station right here plays and downloads, and you get to like listen to like the different, you know, sounds of the. Is that Coca-Cola on my shift key? Hold on, I gotta lick my shift key clean. Air. All right, we're good. So once this finishes downloading, right? It'll go to this thing, and I can plug in one of these bad boys into here, and I can press the import-export button, which would download whatever I got from here into this thing.
Alright, what are we doing with all this?
And we come to this station. This one already has a maxed out data. So at the very top, I have 3 out of 3, which is the asteroids, which we can have a listen to this real quick. After I export it, I pick it up, put it over here, bloop, pull this out, put this back in. Alright, that's what an asteroid sounds like.
Okay.
Alright. This is my wife.
Oh la la.
She's pretty
Oh
fine.
la la.
I'm talking about, right? Yeah. We don't talk about the tail, you know?
I wasn't gonna ask. Don't want to be rude.
Yeah. Alright, so see how this audio is very staticky? I have to clean it up. I put it in here, I export it, and I go to this console. Put it in here, I export it. This is like, so this is an upgrade level. So it'll automatically compute for me now. I just press this button, it'll start computing. And now we go to this console, and we find it for a new signal, brand new signal. I have a few upgrades, this makes life much easier. I'm just looking at space. Have you ever seen Firefly?
No.
I was told it's like a space western. I wasn't sure.
Space steampunk?
No, like if the West had, you know, the theme of like the Wild Wild West. It had like cowboys, and you had criminals, and you know, you had smugglers.
They're the classics.
Yeah, but imagine that, but like they had spaceships. Yeah. I'm gonna get my wife to fix.
Sounds like Pulsar. Based off the hit game Pulsar.
Mm-hmm. Great game. Will you
Great game.
marry me?
An ending only seen by around 100 players.
Oh la la.
See? Oh yeah, 141 players.
Is
Actually.
that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So my
One of the
wife.
few to finish Pulsar.
We still have to finish that game, dude.
Well, we did beat it. One of the very few in the world.
Like maybe like 3% of all people that's ever played it. It's my threat detector. I don't trust it. Crowbar. The heck? What's that? Who's cooking? Generator room.
It was 4.2% of all players that played Pulsar saw the final colony.
That's wild. Do you think they'll ever make a Pulsar 2?
I think they have to.
I wish Jump Ship was better.
Jump Ship's just missing something, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
The freedom to go where you please.
You think that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Just complete open world is what made Pulsar the best, or open galaxy?
Yeah, Pulsar, you could be like, you could jump into a place and be like, I feel like being a space pirate. Bah, 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 bah. There was no railroads on Pulsar. None.
It's true.
Just like, I don't know. Felt so good. Still feels good.
All those smuggler missions were so fun.
Mm-hmm. Cupcakes, that was fun too.
Yeah, selling fluffy biscuits.
Hmm.
I could go for a fluffy biscuit, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Hmm. Little fluffer nutter. Oh.
Take me to outer space.
The space! I cannot go to outer space to play this game, though. This game has very creepy moments. Nuh-uh. It was not a good time. I would start hearing things that I'm like in the corner of my ears.
Yeah, you're not supposed to hear a knock on the window when you're in space.
Mm-mm. 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 That is bad news.
Did you ever see the Adam Sandler movie where he's alone in space with a giant spider?
No, I hate that movie. It's a really good movie.
I did not watch it, but I just saw the preview and I was
God.
like, this is what my nightmares are made out of. I can't watch this.
No, dude, no. No matter how bad you feel for the spider, it's still a spider.
From space.
Yeah.
It's no thank you, sir.
That is that is no thank you and please die, sir. In a fire. How's my servers running?
Oh, one of them looked angry.
Woman, get to it. Alright. That's what she wants, man. That's what she wants.
Even when asked nicely.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I gotta clean that audio up. What? I keep forgetting buttons, man. Give me the store. What am I buying here? Give me the upgrades. What am I getting here? Filter size? Max that out. Processing speed, max that out. Frequency, sensitivity. Oh, I'm in the negatives. Alright, Bitcoin miners win. God, it's so loud.
That was really loud.
Are they really? Because all the GPUs?
Must have been.
Oh, my weed's done. That didn't scare me. Oh yeah, let me check out my daughter. I were locked in the bathroom.
You're hot.
Yeah, my daughter.
Locked her in the bathroom.
Yeah. Hold on. My wife's about to come up here. Ah, there she is. Idle. I don't want her letting out my daughter. Daughter? What you doing? Come on. You know you're supposed to not. You're not supposed to be here. Wine. Bread. Alright. Stay there. Well, I still want you to have, like, freedom. Oh. Sorry.
Too much freedom.
Okay? No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. That happens, bro.
Ah, that's better. So, what the hell is she doing locked in that bathroom?
Making bread and wine.
You just want to keep all the bread and wine in the bathroom?
I don't like when she explores. So, when I just allowed her to, like, free roam and do as she pleases, I found her over there walking down the road. This map, massive. Can you stop making noises? Go. Filtering. Oh yeah, I gotta look for there. Bang bong. So far, it's chill game, bro. Super chill.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the fear. The horror.
Yeah, yeah. Keep waiting. It's there. It's that you have to wait for it. Hello, welcome to Night City. What's up, Pixel Cloud? I should grab another Eerie doll. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Pixel, do you remember where where did I grab Eerie at again? Behind Yankee? Behind Yankee. Where's Yankee at? Did you lose the spawn? I did not lose the spawn, but I wanted to make a plushie and show Eternity to Fear. Okay. Is he a unicorn? Victor? I think it's Victor. I think you can get a second one. Well, we're gonna try. It's either Victor or Yankee. Remember? Alright, while you do that, I'm gonna go grab the blood. Where's the blood at? That way. More stuff on me now. Stop. We're right. Fine. Alright. Sometimes something's happened, bro, you know?
Like that you almost ran yourself over, though.
I should wait till I lose my glasses. This way. It's near Tier 1. I thought it was right behind the station, wasn't it? It's like dig here and place here, Erie's here. Right? I think. I thought it was... Yeah, it's definitely behind a station. Like, for realsies. Where am I going? Over here. It's at the base of a tower? Yeah, I know it's at the base of a tower. This is where a great battle happened. A great battle.
Yeah, I see a lot of flesh.
Yeah. There's a lot of flesh. A lot of broken parts. Oh, it's definitely not here. I don't remember this. I think it's Yankee. Yankee or uniform? Ugh. Gross. Okay. Bye. Gross. Lasting. Yeah. I hate that noise, dude.
The squish
Yeah.
of running over flesh.
Yeah. It is horrific. I'm about to lose power. What am I doing with my life? I started a lemon farm? Not yet. I thought about it. Ooh, easy. I'm just good at the game. I'm bad at the game. My glasses. see anything. Oh, my glasses. Bleeding. Where's my car? It's over here somewhere. Actually, first place, that's cheating. I haven't started Lumen Farm yet. I do have two fully working GPU farms. So, you know. Yeah, I can't play this game spaced out. I would take one listen to that and be like, nope. Not for me, dog. They like sent chills down my foot. I'm stone cold sober. The sleep demon's trying to get me to look at him. Help me, I'm trying to fix this. Help. Sleep demon is pulling my vision away.
Is your wife the sleep demon?
She's just something, alright. Let me tell you. Little minx. For some reason I got 75 for a long time. Oh, okay. Yeah, chat, we now have experience bars, and we now have super chats. Alright, where's the sleep demon at? Yeah. Yeah. I'm slowly looking at him. Alright, he's somewhere in this vicinity. Hopefully I get to sleep soon. Hopefully. Stop it. Nothing like a whole loaf of bread, am I right? Oh, space. The pulling is getting stronger. Lemon farms are worth it. I don't get how this works by chatting messages. Yeah, well, this is like a brand new thing for us too. So, no, I hate that.
I'm sure there's other ways, but for now, looks like just chat gives us XPs. So spam away, boys.
This whole thing don't make sense if you ask me, dude. Listen, man, this is my first day out here, bro. One full box of lemon costs 4,400 or more. What's the initial setup though? Make a lemon tree. First, before we do anything, let's get some sleep before Jeff kills me. Alright, got scared of my own shadow. Alright, yeah, I can now play this game with mooncakes. That is not okay. What's up, Radak? Radka. What's up, Lindley? Pt.16 is crazy. You're crazy.
Lindley. I saw Lindley playing Sekiro, getting that ass whooped.
Dude, I'm so glad she's playing like these old school Like hardcore Dark Soulish games. Ah, come on, not the Burger Dream again. I hate the Burger Dream. I did the butt whooping, to be clear. I finished it. Well played.
Well, you know, you can die 99 times, but it's that 100th. You just gotta win.
Mm-hmm, true. I hate the burger dimension. Hey, did that sound? Boyga, boyga. Scratch my head, scratch my head, scratch my head. Careful. Don't want to slip off the burgers. Oh, look at that parkour, bro. Look at those burgers. Oh. I get a boyga? No, they're all mine. I'm too fast. I'm too good. Get him out of here. That's too slow. My base ran out of power. Oh! Wife? You fix the transformers? I'll be honest with you, bro. The base without power kind of sucks.
It's true.
Go to sleep? That's true. It did wake me up in the middle of the night. Bun, ketchup, patty, lettuce, mustard, cucumber, bun. This sip of water goes out to my boy Eternity. Ooh.
I'd go for a burger.
Dude, I go for a
Burger Dream.
triple smash burger. With like a burger sauce. Like a little bit of mayo ketchup, a dash of sriracha, or like a Frank's Red Hot.
I can't remember the last time I had a smash burger.
I make them every so often. Hear me out, Kerfer. Oh, yeah, I guess I should buy one. Listen, there's a lot of things you guys want me to do. Right now, I'm being artillery shelled. The heck was that? Why was that artillery shelled? Alright, how are the other Transformers looking? As we target our SS Steve and Roger on their post in the lobby. Yeah, check. Ooh, SV. Target TR2. Wife, you wait here. I don't want anything bad happen to you. Don't move. Wife. Alright. Gotta fix the transformer before we get power out again. Raindrops are falling on my head.
Get your base invaded when you get power outage or something?
No, I just have to go through the whole base, turn the lights back on. I have no clue what crash landed, bro. Also much spookier here. Hate going out at night. You gotten wasps yet? You mean the yellow ones that rip my limbs off because they think it's fun? Yes. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. No. You know the warning about wasps? Yeah. They rip your arms off. I don't want my arms to be ripped off.
Ooh. I saw something flying up there.
Did you really?
Uh-huh.
What'd you find? What'd you see?
I just saw some wings fluttering above the tree line. Or it could have been those windmills, and I could be tired. Maybe.
Perchance. Perchance. Alright, MRE. You know what? Bread goes in the fridge. Ugh.
I made some creamy Italian sausage pasta the other day.
Ooh.
With some of the nice horseradish sauce.
Oh, I got dude, the horseradish sauce slaps, bro.
Yeah.
Slaps, dog.
I believe I still have some leftovers. I might dip into that.
You know what? Hear me out. Take some good sourdough bread or whatever bread you really like, right? You toast a little bit, and then you take some like a New York strip, pop in the freezer for about 30 minutes, do thin slices, and do just like a quick sear on like a cast iron, and then put that on the toasted bread and drizzle that sauce on top.
That horseradish sauce?
Yes. Think about how good that would be, the steak sandwich.
That sounds so good.
Alright, let's see where that thing crash landed. I think here? Might have been here? Is this moving? That's moving. Okay, so it's not there. That's also moving. You know what? I don't feel like going out. You know?
Oh, maybe.
That one near your base? Or the one near my base? Alright, bro. If you're leading to my death, just know I'll be upset. I'll frown at you. There's someone like dribbling a basketball behind me. Mushroom. Oh no, not the frown? Yeah. Look to see if it's a wasp. I don't want the wasp, bro. Like, I don't want them. Well, it's supposed to be here. What was that noise? A blue mushroom? There's a blue mushroom. Oh.
I'm gonna get me some of that pasta. I will be right back to me.
Oh, mine. It's a moving tree? You sure it wasn't the mushroom? It was definitely a moving tree. Opinion on sushi. I think 90% of sushi is good sushi. I don't like all veggie sushi, but I like all the other sushi. I like deep fried, like the tempura sushi. I love sashimi. Where am I going? I love really all sushi is good sushi until it's not. Bah. I don't know. There's something. I know it's very light. I can't eat raw stuff. Probably not quite. Oh, what about the California rolls, like the fake crab, crab with the K? Eat that? I think it's like avocado, cucumber, like fake crab, or cream cheese, something like that. Like. So I'm not a sushi purist, right? I think you should be able to eat sushi any way you want. You eat well done steak? So I was a chef for well over a decade, right? Where's my wife at? Wife? Hold on. Wife? Oh, wife. Ooh. Service. I meant to use whatever. And so, I have a philosophy, right? The customer is always right when it comes to matters of taste, right? I will judge you, as you should be, right? The well-done steak, you take a lot of that tenderness out of it. And you take a lot of the juiciness out of it. But that's personal preference. If I'm paying money for a steak, I want it to cook. I want it to be cooked how I want it. Simple as that, right? Now, if you come to my restaurant and you're paying for a steak, you deserve and have the right to request exactly how you want it cooked. Guess what? I'm not eating your steak. You are. I can't eat raw. I don't have the acquired taste for it, so well done it is. I shall be judged and crucified, but so be it. It's not that bad. So when it comes to steak, what do you not like it? Like, are you squeamish about the like you say it's an acquired taste, right? What do you not like to taste about it? Dude, I could really go for some scrambled eggs right now, chat. I'll be honest with you. Some Tabasco. I'm actually really hungry. I didn't eat breakfast today. Go downstairs into the basement at 3:33. I've already done that 3 times and nothing's happened. I just can't really eat it. Don't know. Like, I can't really eat raw stuff. Like, all right, sushi. Sushi, I completely believe. Right? So, what are you holding? That's a screwdriver. Sushi, I believe, because, like, that is straight up raw fish. But steak that is, like, medium upwards to medium well, like, can't get sick from it realistically. Reload the counter list from 3 to 4. I've done that already. Pretty spooky. A little spooky. I'm right now. I'm on day 49, so I've done a lot in this game so far. So we have a little to-do list right now. Use the toilet at 3:33 a.m. I haven't done that yet. So I've collect all the skulls, collect all the ruins, clean the whole base, collect all the plushies, finish second GPU miner. Guess what? Guess what? Boom. X mark. Right? Eerie fight? Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. We'll work on it. Can I get you to airports? This thing have so much volume in here. Maybe the 13 MREs and I have. Give me some bread. You're gonna need like 20 molly. Today's Pizza Friday. It's also cooled down a bit. Pizza Friday, huh? I think today I'm going to have some scrambled eggs with a little bit of Tabasco. And for dinner, I'm probably gonna fry up some pepperoni and cheese. Not sun. Is that a sun? It's a star. I don't think I've heard a star before. Fair enough. Favorite pizza topping? Ooh, that's a hard one. Let me think about that for a second. Oh yeah, but for the Eerie fight, whatever her name is, I was literally just going to just let the Mulligan cocktails, or not Mulligan cocktails, the mortars hit, and just get on my ATV and just gun it, you know? Yeah, I'm good. Favorite pizza topping? You used to favorite pizza topping, so like my ideal pizza, I would have to go with Old World pepperoni cups. Right? I want slices. So I want mozzarella cheese on there. Then I also want like dollops of ricotta on there. And then I just want a sprinkling of basil when it's done. And that's like, I'm a super simple guy when it comes to pizza. Super simple. I want the old world pepperoni cups, the dollops of ricotta, and then just a sprinkle of basil. And then red chili flakes.
Pepperoni, double cheese, garlic crust.
Mmm. Mmm. That does sound pretty good, actually. I'm weird, dude. I need my crust to be... Like, sometimes I just like eating, like, that big, fluffy, like, crust. You know?
I want big, fluffy crusts with garlic butter sauce.
Trying my best not to eat garlic butter sauce, dude.
When I die, I want my grave to say, this was because of garlic butter.
Yeah, dude. Garlic butter is actually just like a cardinal sin at this point. It's so bad for you. Well, I mean, butter's not too bad. If you get like the real butter, not like the 60% vegetable oil, I feel butter is really good for you. And people swear by it, so can't be too bad. Cats has accepted diet toppings. What's your favorite pizza toppings? Cardinal sin against pizza is pineapple.
I'm gonna have to disagree. Pineapple is a perfectly acceptable choice. Not my favorite. But the way that those pineapple enzymes mix and match with the saltiness of the cheese.
See, I have a problem with that, right? Because I think pineapple is one of the worst toppings.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is because I look at the broad spectrum of pizzas, right? I can't put pineapple on a deep dish. I could put pepperoni
Correct.
on a deep dish.
You cannot put pineapple on a deep dish. That's absolutely true.
Yeah. So that's like my judgment. It's like pineapple, is it a topping? Yes, it is definitely a topping. Is it an acceptable topping? Depends on what kind of pizza you're making, right? Corn, salami, mozzarella, and ham. I don't like ham. I am not a ham enjoyer. But corn on pizza? A little sweetness, a little bite to it. Okay. Okay, now do you fire roast the corn prior? How do you fire corn on pizza?
Thing.
Oh, is it?
It's a Pennsylvania thing. I've never really tried it. But I will tell you, the #1 topping in God shit. It's either Arizona or Nevada, I can't remember, is carrots.
What?
Yep.
Why?
Which is so odd to me.
I don't understand. Who hurt them?
It might be New Mexico, but whatever. It's one of those states in the bottom southeast. Southwest.
I'm a firm believer carrots is not an acceptable topping, no matter which way.
Yeah. Never tried it with corn.
I'll try
I don't know how corn with red sauce just sounds odd. Do you a white sauce?
No, because like the sauce is acidic, right? The corn brings us like a hint of sweetness to it.
The sweet?
Yeah. So I'm thinking, I'm not really thinking the texture, right? I'm thinking more of like the flavor balance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think corn is one of like the top tier toppings.
I don't think it could be.
All right, let's play this horror. Oh, I can't play it in. Hold on. You're playing? Yeah, you definitely are. Okay. Alright, so, attorney, hear me out, right? I'm about to make a massive hot take, right? Or at least it has been to everyone I've ever said it to. Alright? I think baloney shouldn't be a thing.
Period, huh?
Yep.
Definitely not the lunch meat of choice for me, but I don't have a problem with it existing.
This TV ad, bro.
I don't know. I just don't know how you. To grab a pack of bologna, you have to scroll past turkey, ham, sliced chicken, salamis, pastrami, roast beef, and then you got to be like, yeah, I want the one that's the most processed by far.
Right?
Just pick you up a pack of turkey, man. Anytime you people out there grabbing bologna, just do turkey instead. It's healthier.
Well. Whoa. What do we have here besides a black screen?
Did the TV remember?
Or some campfires.
What the fuck? That's awesome, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Campfire Stories. Tonight, we're gonna be
Turkish meat they sell in the bags. I think that could work as a
Russian
pizza topping too, nice and
military
greasy.
and their psychological super soldiers,
Maybe.
as claimed or reported by them. Is this possible? Can this be possible? Can the man?
I remember this episode. This was a good campfire story right here.
Yep.
The Russian military with the super
So with the pineapple, you also get a lot of sweetness with the acidity, right? And I don't know what it is, but the pineapple breaks down the juices, mixed well with like the meat, cheese.
Da?
Yep.
I mean,
Suji.
did you say Vespucci?
I might be Italian Russian.
A 2019 article claims demand, and Popular Mechanics reported in 2019. A journal claims Russian troops have psychic powers. Did Russian soldiers working with telepathic dolphins learn how to interrogate captured enemies and see through time and space? Says the article.
Dolphin pussy, am I right, boys?
Dolphin jelly. Who knows?
Dolphin shelly.
Look at him. We're going to harvest your jelly for the Russian people. Why would Popular Mechanics spoil the damn article, man? Yeah, in the very beginning. An article in official Army periodical is ridiculed for claiming the Russian military.
We have to address this in chat right now. Hot take.
Okay.
Deep dish pizza is just cake with extra steps. We're incorrect. It is a pie with extra steps. An open face pie.
It is not a cake.
It is a pie. An actual pie. Alright, so cake. To be classified as a cake by any baker in the world, you need at least have 2 layers of starch, of bread, right? A deep dish pizza has 1 layer, right? And you know what a pecan pie is? 1 layer of dough, of crust, all right? Super simple.
Yeah. You evoked the reaction you wanted.
You know what? You know what? I have a hot take. Humans are volcanoes.
Oh, really?
Yep. Let me explain this to you, right? Humans have water in their body, right?
Okay.
We have iron in our body, right? What is
Okay.
water when it's frozen?
Ice.
Ice, correct. Now, what is ice classified as?
A solid.
A solid. More than that, get descriptive. What do geologists classify it as?
A rock.
A rock, correct. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. All right? What is magma?
Liquid rock.
Liquid rock. All right. So, let's bring it all together, chat.
Water is liquid rock.
If water, which is ice, which is rock, which gets turned into magma, and magma is liquid rock, that means water in its liquid state is classified as rock, or is classified as magma. It is liquid rock. That means we are walking volcanoes.
Well, sometimes I erupt like a volcano when those code browns come around.
That's very true.
So, no flaws in logic. 10 out of 10. No notes. Humans are volcanoes.
Yep. Hot dogs or tacos? Incorrect. They're both sandwiches.
Military
Humans are
has
beef
psychic
Wellingtons.
abilities and has used them in wartime. The article makes big claims, but outside Russian critics claim it's all nonsense and that the article should have never appeared.
Could I have a box of
in
Mike and
Russian
Ike's here? We're just gonna sit here and just watch campfire
publication.
stories.
The article, entitled Super Soldier for the Future Wars, was published in the February issue of the Russian Army Digest. The author, reservist Colonel Nikolai Boroskov.
Hot dog equals taco? Incorrect. They're both sandwiches.
Meta-contact technology, which is apparently a new word for what the rest of the world calls psychic technology. Even better, the Russian military learned the technology from dolphins, they claim, which are naturally psychic. Didn't realize that. Did you realize that dolphins are actually psychic?
Really?
As a result, according to Boroskov, a soldiers trained in the meta-contact arts can.
A sandwich? It's two bread, basically burger is a sandwich. Nope. Well, while you are correct, a burger is a sandwich. Sandwich's classification is surrounded by bread on both top and the bottom. Because if you go down to Mexico and order a arepa, which is like Spanish for, I don't know, sandwich, you will get a sandwich or a burger that is connected to each other. So, using that
Also,
logic, go ahead.
Taco, by definition, is a Mexican dish. And I do not believe hot dog is classified as a Mexican dish.
But they are, in my opinion, both classified as a sandwich.
Mm.
You have a bun on the top, you have a bun on the bottom. Just because you connect it, so for example, right? Taco Bell, you get a hard taco. You wait 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And I guarantee you that taco is no longer connected when you unwrap it.
It's true. Has it become a sandwich then, by definition?
It has become a sandwich. So if you want to get technical, right? All
if you break
tacos,
the tortilla.
Yes. But I believe it's like an umbrella, right? Sandwiches at the top, and underneath it you have subcategories of sandwiches. Right? Because hear me out. A taco and a hot dog are just open-faced sandwiches.
Oh, this is true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. You're welcome for that,
I
chat.
quote here, see through
Back to the psychic dolphins.
a captured enemy soldier, what kind of person he is, what his weaknesses and strengths are, whether he will go to recruitment. The reliability of the interrogation is almost 100% accurate. From him, it is impossible to get out. Technologies of counteraction to such interrogation train special forces in case of being taken prisoner. The highest persons of the country are the leaders of large industrial and banking structures in order to preserve state and commercial secrets. So there's evidently anti-psychic power techniques, according to this.
What's my map of song?
Photoscope claims technology can also help Russian soldiers master foreign languages, locate ambushes,
Brother.
warehouse, and enemy weapons caches. But it's not all
I don't really
mind
have one.
tactics, however. Meta-contact technology also has a weaponized side. Photoscope claims Russian army psychics can crash
I like
computers,
pasta and cheese, though.
burn out the crystals in electric generators, eavesdrop on conversations, jam TV and radio.
Here, made your own fresh pasta.
And
Yeah, I used to do it all the time
another
back when I used to work as a
of
chef.
course, the infamous for those
Miami
who
Dolphins.
know,
Like-
remote viewing.
Just throw some eggs and some flour.
Known across psychic
Yeah, you
research
can also do it with milk
past.
if you want to get struck down by
Involved
Italians.
by successfully reading a document.
I'll avoid
and
angering.
safe, even though it was in a foreign language. It can also be used to identify terrorists and spies.
I've been doing cacio de pepe,
Ruski spies will have the
which is I
investigation.
don't think its
Now,
official name is
ironically,
cacio de pepe,
This was
but
written
it's like salt and pepper
in
pasta.
2019.
Super simple.
It's not helping them necessarily win the war against Ukraine.
Well, that's because Ukraine is landlocked. This is it's completely false.
You could argue that they could put an end to this anytime they wanted, and I believe it would be correct. But however, they are still have been stalemated by a. Now that might be.
Wait a minute.
Because
Pizza's a sandwich.
Pizza is an open-faced sandwich that has been baked.
Western involvement. We're not going to get into the politics because I want to know, demand and
Oh.
chat how and the comment section, how likely it is that there are psychic powers in your opinion, and can they will they be used?
I don't think I like this
military
rabbit hole we're
setting?
diving
And
into.
Obviously, we're laughing and having a good time. Demand, what do you think?
I don't think I appreciate this.
personally about psychic extrasensory perception abilities evidently learned from dolphins. And while you do that, I'm going to look up, are dolphins psychic?
I think that's a bunch of balooey, you know? I think that if they were truly psychic, they would actually use it. But then a part of me thinks, well, if they were really psychic, right, they wouldn't want the
Right.
world to know. They'd try to bury the information and only use it in,
Very likely we're
like, Black Ops.
We have
type
psychic power because we deal
situations,
psychic damage to each other
Right,
with cursed
right.
facts.
And here's my question, right? Like, and
Which
I know
is
I'm
the
not
centaur has two
necessarily,
rib
like,
cages and
asking
two
you
spines.
specifically. Chat can answer if you want. Honestly, I mean this 100%. Bro, like, what is the range and usefulness of these psychic powers? Obviously,
If
we're
you
a-
play League of
we're a,
Legends, Yumi has two sets of
we're
eyebrows.
A damn side away from Dragon Ball Z's Tien Shinhan and like
Get the hell out of
blasting,
here.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Did I ruin Josh for weeks?
Like beats
Yeah, you
from
did.
our brains, and like so, even if it was true, they wouldn't really necessarily have like an advantage. I mean, they're not going to
The
be
fact
able
that
to
platypuses
psychic
are
powers
mammals,
their way out of
that was like
getting
one of the
blasted
first things
by
I
a
learned
missile
in primary school.
from an aircraft carrier,
Yeah.
like 17 miles away. Like you're not getting out of that. So like, I wonder, even if all of these claims were real, like what
Dolphins are the
does it-
second
can it
smartest
even defeat?
being on Earth.
conventional technology.
I think
And I guess that's where
if you compare like mass to mass, I think they have the biggest
dolphin
brains in the world.
theory sort of comes in. According to Google,
According to Hitchhiker's Guide to the
there is
Galaxy,
no evidence that
the
dolphins
smartest
have
beings on
psychic
Earth
abilities. However, dolphins
was a pair
are
of
intelligent
mice.
and have many other remarkable
Really?
abilities. They appear to show
Great movie.
emotion.
I need to
such
watch
as
it.
love, joy, pain, fear, and suffering.
I believe it is free on YouTube if
Dolphins
you
have
don't mind
specialized
watching it
brain
in
cells,
720p or whatever the fuck YouTube posts their movies in.
Advanced abilities like reasoning, problem solving, and communication. Evidently, this article claims
90%
they're
humor
self-aware,
from Volume, which works perfectly.
and
So
dolphins can sense electric,
So dolphins are the second smartest creatures.
which may help them navigate and hunt. And of course,
it
they
is
have
also from
echolocation
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
to share complex 3D images.
I thought ravens were pretty smart. Like I thought ravens had like
So
the
why
intelligence
isn't
of
a
a
dolphin
toddler.
trying to become like a CEO if they're self-aware?
It's probably
I mean,
one of
that's
the
a good
birds,
question,
yeah.
right? Like there's still some sort of genetic limitation.
The problem is how we measure intelligence in animals because we can't like ask them questions.
To us in every single
So we
way.
have to look at how they manipulate their environments. That's
So long,
birds don't
thanks
really
for all
manipulate
the
their
fish.
environments
This
unless
is
they're
important
prompted
because
to do
that's
so.
literally the plot to Hitchhiker's
Like,
Guide to the Galaxy.
birds
that the
understand
dolphins
water
are
displacement,
a higher intelligence, that
which
always
is
try to warn us, and
crazy.
they, like freaking
Is it really?
bail and leave the Earth before it's destroyed. 'Cause they
So
know
if you float some seeds on top of a cup of water and put some rocks beside the cup of water, the birds that can't get into the cup of water because their beaks don't reach will pick up the rocks to displace the water to make the seeds rise.
warfare tactic.
That's wild.
Probably isn't believed by anyone.
So you're right, they show incredible intelligence, but the way that we measure intelligence in animals is just different. But the fact that like we can teach apes sign language, I think that's why we consider them to be this incredibly intelligent.
Okay.
But that's just a weird one because in ape packs, whatever they're called, they have their own body language and sign language already. So it's not a stretch to learn new signs.
Okay. I thought orangutans are pretty smart.
Yep. Any of the great apes. What else is smart? Elephants. Elephants are always been considered smart
Camels.
because they have social structure and they remember things. They remember people they've met. Oh yeah, use of tools. I forgot about that. Use of tools is like a big symbol of intelligence.
Right.
So that's why we consider the apes to be intelligent, because they're smart enough to like use rocks to break open stuff, or like they'll use sticks to eat like ants. Like they'll stick a stick down a tree to get a bunch of ants on it, and then slurp them out.
What just happened? Am I that tired? Apparently this star, whatever it was, had like a whole story about Hoborg.
I was too busy thinking about elephants.
That's not an elephant. That's not an elephant at all.
I'm thinking about trains. How do they work?
About rocks. Technically, Spider-Man is a furry and is Batman. Move that fact as you will.
The bat suit is a furry suit.
I disagree with Spider-Man. Only because most people who do furries do mammals.
Has there ever been an arachnid furry convention?
There has been reptile furries, which are scalies.
Scalies.
So what is
subdivision.
insects?
What would you even call that?
Well,
Exoskeletes?
I mean, chitin, chitin, chitin,
Yeah.
chitinese, kite. I don't know. That was a very interesting signal. You are correct. I am exhausted right now. I am dying softly inside. Spiders do exist as sunnas as well, because many use mammals and scalies as sunnas don't mean bugs are the exception. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what is the classification? Because furries use fur, scalies use scales, insects use... Yeah,
Exoskeletons?
Yeah, but like, there's gonna be you have scalies, furries. What E's are they? We're going back to dolphin jelly.
Exes.
When questioned,
Exes.
the United States.
Okay.
When questioned by journalists whether the United States had their own psychic program, of course, was received with no comment.
We have nukes. That's what my, if I was like the attorney general or whoever like makes the comment, that'd be my comment. It's like, we have nukes.
I'm like, general demand. Do you care to comment on the Russian
Skellies? I don't know. It doesn't really.
Psychic abilities. Yeah.
About like crawlies. Because they're
Commodore
creepy
Man.
crawlies.
Do you care to make a comment on Russian super soldiers
Or just
claiming to have
buggies.
psychic powers,
Buggies.
and
Ooh.
what this means for conventional modern warfare going forward?
We got nukes. That's all.
Thank you very much for your comments. You just like waved to everybody. So long, you're like, President demand incoming. You heard it here first. You heard it here. Let us get it.
2042.
Let us get it. 2042. No, we're gonna be in battle by then, according to a lot of people.
Well, then you're gonna need someone like me as the helm.
True.
So as I said before, the Pentagon won't
Hard agree.
comment on Russia's fears of psychic weapons. Russian fears. Everybody's terrified. According to this article that dropped earlier last year,
They're classified as invertebrates
won't
as a
comment
per furry
on
Wikipedia.
PSYOP technology.
Many don't
Now, we
really
know
use
in the
scalies
past
as separate, and many
the
identify
United
as furry
States has
despite being,
invested a lot of money.
despite
And I
using
don't know if you ever
dragons
seen Men
as
Who Stare at
sunnas.
Goats. Have you seen that movie?
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no.
I'm human.
It's a comedy about that kind of thing that people believed. Well, there were reports of, people having certain extra.
It's Alex Jones' rant, and he's a human, like.
Where things
Oh, he's a reptile?
were that were lost on the earth without any
No,
navigational equipment
he calls
to predict
himself like a
certain events and things.
A human something.
Which would be pretty
Human-
valuable if proven true.
like
Now,
basically a
the
Zionist, but
problem
for
is,
humans. I can't remember what he calls
with
it.
many sciences is having a repeatable experiment, right? Anybody can
Right.
get lucky once or twice. Am I right?
Yeah, and the article
Miss
you just
Long.
read, there's no scientific claims, right? It's just
Hold
like
on.
dolphins are psychic.
How's he doing? How's
Russians
Long
got
doing?
super soldiers.
All right.
Oh, we have to ask Jacob.
That's literally what it is.
I missed long.
So according to this article this past week,
I never
foreign
see
policy
Josh's new
wrote
cat.
about a memo originally published in
Cute.
a Russian news outlet,
Yeah.
which I just
She's shy.
explained to you. The memo
Oh, is she?
outlined
Oh.
the Russian Federal
Is she
Guard
Siamese?
Service, or FSO.
I think just because she was on the streets.
War spilling
Just skittish.
and how they would handle a war spilling in Russian territory. That included the threat of psychic weapons, or
So what's the next point on the
psych
stream agenda?
generators, as they called them, and enemy
Diet
forces
soda.
with hypnotic
Let's talk about that for a minute.
the memo warned of psychological
Not a fan, but
infection of personnel.
I'm a fat
Through these
American.
attacks, which pose a isn't this like magic?
So,
Side generator?
Like, aren't
Gotcha.
they- aren't
Side
they just
generator?
talking about magic, dude.
man, come on, bro. You
Isn't
can do
that
better
what
than
we
that.
are? They're literally talking about like
I
you know what I'm
think
saying? Magical powers.
diet soda
influence and find out things.
is healthier.
This is basically the
normal
Marvel
soda.
Universe's explanation of everything.
Most likely.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Even with the
They're all
aspartame or
like,
whatever.
dude, it's not magic. This
So-
is like, it's
Aspartame,
technology.
the stuff in
You
bananas.
can't explain.
Yeah. Let's say Diet Coke or Pepsi. Drunk them both. Don't prefer it. All right. So what you need to do is, I don't think Diet Coke is good. I don't think Pepsi. Diet Pepsi is good. You need to have the Pepsi Zero or Coke Zero. It tastes pretty darn close.
Asked about both newly announced weapons to Ukraine and the foreign policy article. Does the U.S. have?
Can you talk about like eggplants and the fact that no one likes them?
Enemies' thoughts? Shogel asked.
I don't mind a baked eggplant on the side
Quality
as my
journalism,
vegetable.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got a blonde with double D's in the back.
So,
Something about bonds with double D's.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
like psychic attack. Writer repeated for Clay.
Are they the same?
Cooper
They're the
instead
same in
first
calorie
answered
content.
About the RI
They are
missile.
different in chemical compound.
And then he
Zeros
just quoted as saying,
have more flavor.
and I have nothing on your second topic.
The diet.
So he didn't say anything, dude. I mean, is that
We got
because
nukes.
the Russians? Oh my god. As for how to deal with these purported rumored psychic attacks, the FSO memo outlined a few strategies. There were some obvious ones, of course, hyping up their forces by praising their strength and courage, and some less obvious ones. Those included
This is such a good campfire story.
prey, as well as pairing the
Yeah,
most
that's a good one.
political savvy officers of the FSO.
Cruise ship one, that was a great one.
Least
That was a good one, yep.
The memo reads.
Synchronicity.
Like conventional psychological
That
stuff,
was,
right?
dude, I need to put that on.
Encourage your troops.
my list.
Like the weaker troops, make sure that they're with a veteran to train them and help them. So, of course.
Are my
even
servers
some
down?
form of Russian
Dear God.
psychic super soldiers who can control animals
Go.
via telepathy had been deployed.
What else we got? Let me poke the fucking campfire page real quick.
SD. We haven't done campfire in a long time.
It's been a minute.
You've just been focusing so
3
hard
months.
on the main
How the
channel.
Inunaki Town Hall? That was cool.
That was really, dude. Then we went into like to play the actual game.
Yeah, that was
That
dope.
was, yeah.
What else? I don't think I saw the fog. Don't know what I was doing.
Oh, dude, the fog was actually like a real like that happened to me. Like I started getting headaches because there was a fog that was rolling over the eastern and the middle of like the United States. And, like Kiwi was getting really bad sick. I was getting really bad sick. There's a lot of people who like was getting extremely sick because of the fog and like you could hold a flashlight out and there was like a dense amount of particles in the fog itself.
Just thick, huh?
Yes, the
Oh, yeah.
air was thick. Alright, that's gonna calibrate on itself. And we'll go back to watching.
We're not even getting. We're just getting warmed
You're
up.
gonna visit my aliens.
Oh, beep,
We hit
beep.
500.
No way.
Bam, bam.
At least you can edit this out. Sorry, future man.
Yeah.
I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, dude,
Miles was 500.
no way, dude. No way. Our 500 subscribers is somebody we know.
Yeah.
Ah, crop circles. That was a fun one.
Dirty
Way,
diamond.
dude.
Crop circles is a good one.
Congratulations.
Psychic Kids,
Thank you,
Biowarfare.
everyone
Biowarfare was sick.
who let us get
I
here
really enjoyed it.
for
Biowarfare was
our
my favorite one.
500 subscriber special on YouTube.
I think I told my story on
Ladies and gentlemen,
Biowarfare.
I am
Or was it
proud to
after?
announce
I don't
those of
remember.
you who are at the
That was a good
Subathon
story.
Already know. We're going
We actually made sure to have you on a
Duo
special guest
stream
because that was like
to
your special. Like,
from
Yeah, this
Engineering.
is my job.
to be announced. To be announced. But we're gonna be we're not gonna be
Yeah,
moving
that was
permanently
good.
away from Twitch, but we also are going to be streaming to
That's
YouTube,
excellent.
to increase our watch hours. So we're gonna encourage everyone. If you wanna have both of those streams up and help us out, it's a tremendous help. It's gonna increase our watch hours, help us to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, so that we can get monetized
skill
and
issue.
move to the next realm of quality video game comedy entertainment. Also, we have Campfire Stories YouTube channel. Go through a list of some of the things you can do with hidden magnet form,
Hold on.
which is how you like it. Yeah.
Pause because we have to go to bed. Doing a little EP. Oh, my face. Checking on our daughter real quick. She is pumping out bread, dude.
Good.
No. Ooh, shrimp. What's next on the list? We'll take a look at it once we rise. I think
Hey,
I want some plushie.
Did we ever solve the drones over New Jersey thing, or did that just get like buried?
I think it got buried, bro. I think China claimed it. Oh no, something's coming. What the heck was that? Whoa! Nice.
Something is on top of you.
You're buzzing. One of you guys stinky? I think you're stinky. You stinky boy?
Let's go around dunking cats.
Yeah. You know. Alright, that was just like a drive-by. How you been, Demand? I have been sick the past week. So I have been doing a lot of daytime streams. How have you been, Lindley? I bought this just for you guys.
Where do these mannequins come from?
I don't know, but they always show up at like the worst time. I'm looking for my axe. Chad, do you remember where I placed my axe at? Can they stop shelling me?
Right?
Been good? That's good to hear, Lily. The aliens think it's funny? Dude, I'm about to get mullet cocktailed up. I think I lost my axe. My fishing pole. Camera. I think I've lost my axe, chat. Backpack? No? Either that or the Cacos are destroying stray tanks.
How many days has it been since you put on the Sonic costume, Lindley?
Yeah, how bad does it stank? How hot does that thing get? What a thrill. What a thrill. Dude, why did I get so many points all of a sudden? Oh, because I collected for my farms. What did you say? You said how long have you been wearing that Sonic costume? How badly does it stink? And how hot does it get?
How many days in a row have that Sonic costume been on you?
It stinks just the right amount. It's actually very breathable. Really? Okay. Have you washed it yet? You should record yourself taking it to the dry cleaners. Oh, Comet, you nasty.
Celsius?
Are you trying to run?
Celsius?
You're right.
About to bust out the kilometer video.
The kilometer video? Love that video. Why is bread so heavy, dude? Yeah, I need you to film you taking it to a dry cleaners. And when you get there, I want to see the reaction to having to dry clean a Sonic suit. Weird kink, but sure. Alright, Lily. Alright, bro.
We're not the ones in the fur Sonic suit.
Yep. Gotta go fast. It's a dense brick of bread. Yeah. That's what the people want? We know what the people want, Lily.
Lily, have you ever had a boyfriend that asked you to wear the suit?
Ooh. No. No. I hate that. Man streams himself making a dense brick of bread. I can do that. Alright, what's next on the list? Upgrade base fully. Oh, I'm in the negatives. Alright. We need a call 45 and 2 zigzags. Maybe that's all we need. Can I make bread in this game? Oh, thing? Store. The flour. All items. Flour bag. Alright. Okay, hold on. Let's cook. Hold on. Hold up now. We could make bread. That's such a huge waste of money because my daughter's already pooping out bread. Why would I buy a pan to make bread when she's just an endless bread making machine? Beer and bread? Wine and bread. Oh yeah, that's right. She does make wine. Makes bread more like. More often than not. I regret upgrading the radar. We're just gonna... Can't turn this machine off? Cool.
So, subscribe over there for that. If you want quality video game content, of course, the Dog Demand Show is there. Hold on one second. What do we have here? My wife just brought me something.
Those are silencing alarm.
You know what happened?
My wife just made 7 different versions of that banner.
We just hit 500.
Really?
subs on it, too.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's tripping. Cheers.
Dorvinci. Spurci.
Oh. Yeah, she just brings me these randomly.
That looked like that had Jaeger in it.
We're gonna go in. My lips is black. Hold on, here we go. I gotta put on the conspiracy glasses. Are y'all ready for this? Who's heard the story of Nina Kulgina? Let's start it over.
I have.
Nina Kulgina, born 1926, was a Russian woman who apparently had the ability to move objects with psychokinesis and attracted the interest again of Russian and Western parapsychologists. Upon further scrutiny, some claimed that she manipulated some of these tests, and I'll go through a list of some of the things she could do, with hidden magnets, disguised threads, and the like. But however,
Fun fact,
no
the U-boat
evidence
ping
of
sound you
fraud.
often hear in movies comes from the real German U-boat from World War II, I think. One of the
Nina
first,
Kulgina
more
was born
primitive
July 30th,
ship-looking ones.
1926 in Leningrad,
Did you know
now known as
the
St. Petersburg,
sonar,
she
the
lived her
ping,
entire life.
an active sonar ping, if a diver is near it, it'll scramble their insides?
She was referred to as Nelia Mikolevi.
Really?
You didn't know that? It's whenever, like,
I literally.
hold on.
Iva.
Pause this for a second. Yeah, whenever they hear like a that's like a sub that's like far enough away where they could hear it and not die. That's activating its sonar. It's basically a concussion machine from sound, yes. The grenade is more deadly in the water than it is on the ground.
You ever seen what a nuclear blast does underwater?
Does it evaporate the water?
I think you. I'm not smart enough to explain it,
Okay.
but it's very cool.
Here, look up like submarine, like divers sonar. It says nothing really. Yes, it evaporates water, but the water contains radiation. I think like the look of it looks pretty cool, right? God, that even made my stomach hurt thinking about that. The divers next to like a sub, and just like you'll never know, because as soon as it turns on the sonar, you're scrambled. GG. Alright, are we close? I want to fully upgrade the base today. The organs are scrambled eggs afterwards. Pausing, give me a second, pulling up Discord, seeing if Doc messaged me. He has not, it's over. I didn't even post. Alright. We have been live for 2 hours. I got distracted finding the YouTube link. Forgive me. This. You know when I said I was gonna make a Discord announcement?
Yeah.
Never did. Never did. The man being forgetful, running into doors makes you forgetful? Nuh-uh. I don't run into doors, bro. I caress them gently with my face. The shrimp in here. I'll just MRI. Right? Should maybe stop doing that. But the chrome tastes so good. Hey, a little snooze. You know what comedian I think is underrated?
Who?
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr's good.
Mm-hmm. I think he's up there with like some of the greats. I think he'll be remembered as one of the the funniest. Like he's up there with like Eddie Murphy, Louis C. Clark or Louis C.K. He's up there with Bill Burr. Funny dude.
And he crushed it.
I don't watch comedians. When I'm doom scrolling for 3 hours straight, they appear on my feed. Lifeboats! I have a question for you, Journey.
Send it.
And chat as well, at the same time. You're on the Titanic. You are a job of your choice.
Okay.
Alright? You can be any job. Alright? What is your job? what do you do when you hit the iceberg, right? And then what I'm really asking is, would you fight against it, or would you accept your fate?
You know, I always like to think that I would accept it. But I think in the moment, I'd probably be that guy that was drowning Rose at the end to get a breath of air.
Yep.
But if I had to choose, if I could just pick right now, I'd definitely be the dude that was just like playing violin while the ship sank.
Mm-hmm. You'd be a musician on the ship. Honestly, what the Titanic was, it was apt beyond hope, so might as well accept it and hopefully find a piece of wood to float on. So, hear me out, right? I would choose the captain.
Mm-hmm.
For one reason and one reason only. His death seemed the most painless. That water is ice cold. And and that water came rushing in to the bridge. I think he was almost instantly knocked out. So the real question you gotta ask yourself, who had the most gruesome death on the Titanic? And why was it that one guy who hit the propeller falling down to the water?
It was absolutely that guy. That guy got fucked up.
Absolutely, bro. Dude, as soon as I saw that one guy fall, and you hear a ding, like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was his face.
Oh. No one else hit the propeller. I think just only one dude did. Yeah, those things shred 100%. Well, no. So I think what happened is that the Titanic, like, cracked in half. And when it started sinking, the back half of it went down in the water, so the back half rose up. And so people were, like, hanging on for dear life. And they fell down. Were the propellers still spinning? I think they stopped at this point. But when he hit it, the only thing you hear was like a metallic thud.
Yeah. A clang, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that dude was dead immediately. Or at least KO'd, knocked out, and then he fell and drowned while asleep.
What if he hit his like foot or his leg and like broke it on the way down, so he's like mind-numbing, shattering pain? That is rough. That was a hard way to go, bro. What's my robot doing? My wife's running. She is running. Yeah, people were under it, yeah. So when like this ship cracked in half and fell back down, I think people were crushed probably.
Yeah, those dudes in like the boiler rooms and stuff working down there, that's probably the worst.
Yeah.
Because they were probably warm enough to
still feel pain.
Yeah. And then to see the safety mechanism shut on you.
Oh, the bulkhead door.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Are you ready to see my wife do a wiggle? She's shaking it. This is wife POV. What's going on out here? A lot of dudes. We're gonna go visit one. Let's go, team. Send dudes, I'm gonna fight. I need more men.
No, I need more men.
Whee! Wiggle with it. What's up, Tame? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I haven't seen you since, last night. Have I slept yet? No? Am I going to?
Maybe like another hour.
Yeah. I don't see anything over there. It doesn't mean there can't be anything. Oh, they're hover boy? Probably. That's hover boy. Is my power going off? Okay, that's weird because I reset all the generators. Extremely weird. Entrapment trash cans. What's going on? What's going on? Where'd you put the letter at? Hello? Why is it raining? Oh, you put it on the back? Get off, woman. Alright, my power's out, so I have to go look for it now. Anything else want to go wrong today? You. Just fix the transformers, please. You there, wife. Feeks.
She always surprises me every time you turn around and she's just there.
Yeah, it's shocking. To say the least. I hate it. You wanted a second Eerie plush? I did. I think I have a trash bag on me still. I do. My wife is a ninja? That is factually correct. Ooh. Careful, she'll throw the unholy shoe at me. There. Do. Trying to see if she repaired anything yet. Down in the basement. Oh, light. This is awkward. Woo! I need to check TR check. Ooh, SV target TR2. Should be the last time I have to go out there. Vroom vroom vroom. Did I send out the letter? No. I'll make sure it's working. Jeez. It's a little further out. Okay. Oh no! Please stop. Why does she have to run up on me like that, dude? You know what it is? It's the footsteps. You can, by the way, kill the hover sweat yourself with axe hits, just hard. Don't run in straight lines, run around it. I think I need to kill one of those for capsule, right? Radioactive heart for my new Kefir. She's still on. Serious right now? Get out of here. Get these metal scrap out of here, bro. No cap, so you gotta make that yourself by finding the radioactive green crystal and then climbing all the way out of it. Oh.
Looks like that four-wheeler's seen better days.
Yeah, my wife died.
Shame.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm upset.
She'll be back though, right?
Yeah, I just gotta put her back together.
Yeah.
Can you... Why does everything stop? Hold on. Stop moving. Okay. They're now officially working. That on. That on. Stop it. Stop making noises. I don't like that. You know how much I don't like noises. This game, bro. Give me all these parts. Or build back better.
Build back better.
Alright, my Kefir is back up. Stop wiggling. What if I just did like one of these? Ooh.
Well, hello there. Kind of disturbing.
I want my wife back. Oh. What do you mean? My wife. I have to buy a pack of smokes now.
Oh, she needs cigs?
Yeah. Dang it, dude. Dang it, man.
How expensive are cigs?
I think they're New Zealand prices.
Mm.
$100.
Holy.
$100. Chat's fighting each other with to grab experience. 10 out of 10. Hey, Bob. I will make my wife. Why isn't she not?
Is there an extra piece on the bench or something?
No!
What the hell?
Chat help, my wife exploded. Okay,
Good luck explaining that one to the cops.
right? How do I make what you call it? Bread's here. Cigarette packs.
Are you
Plush.
missing something?
This is all I need. Chat, I need my wife back. Chat. Chat, I need my wife back. Chat. Chat. How? Do I need a fresher bagat? I'm so sad. Give you a hot second to figure out. Alright, I'm gonna go stress eat. Where's that bread at? It's on the slate.
Four sig packs, he says.
Oh my goodness. She's so expensive.
I don't know why she needs to pound 80 cigarettes to come to life, but
Well, I mean, wouldn't you?
how many cigarettes have I even had in my lifetime? 3?
Only 3?
Could never get into them.
Oh. Okay. I've had like 3,000. Your take?
5,000. Half pack a day for a year?
Pack and a half.
Pack and a half a day for a year would be 5,000.
Oh,
Or, yeah, almost.
it's 5 sick packs. Little dude, Chad is fighting it out right now. We're gonna try 4. If it's not, Pixel, reclaim your throne. Also, Attorney, you know I don't know how to count. Why do you think I chose streamer? This is my life career. Alright, well, dethroned.
Oh la la.
Ooh la la. Wife.
4 packs. Pixel Cloud dethroned.
Dethroned. Box out of here. It's the God. My wife kind of has a dumpy little.
Oh la la.
Well, dump it.
Look at that, bro.
Oh la la.
Kind of built. Kind of thick with it, you know what I'm saying? Oh God.
What, the fuck was that?
The wind.
Hmm.
The wind's extra loud today. The dry box breach containment. I want to play an SCP game where you're like the receptionist. You know, when the facility goes on lockdown, you have no clue what's going on because like you're not told anything. SCP-CB? What does that mean? Code Brown? I think, isn't that the one where like where you're the prisoner? Hello? Can I go over here anymore? SCP containment breach? Yeah, you're the prisoner. I want to be the receptionist. Alright, let's go to go get sold. Bureaucracy. Well, the reception is basically a D-class forced to eternally slave. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I want to start at the top of the facility, not the bottom, you know? I don't want none of that light containment nonsense. I want to be like, I broke my nail the other day. Guess what? Chicken butt. You're welcome. Where's my wife at? You there? Come with me. Going to bed. We're going to make sweet, sweet French love.
And dream of burgers.
Boogaz. Watch over me, wife, while I sleep. What's the most blasphemous opinion on cooking? I have to think about that one.
Probably like moving hot dogs. I don't know.
I do have a very, very spicy opinion. Which, Jesus. That's. Oh, God. I gotta mine those arrow coins. No, you're training with Billy. See? You're learning how to do the front desks. So my spicy opinion is I think microwaving hot dogs is acceptable to a certain degree. Right? I think boiling hot dogs is a sin. I think if you boil hot dogs, you're stripping away a lot of the flavors that the hot dog has. Great points for me.
Outside of our Home Depot, there's a guy in like a trailer that sells hot dogs, and they're amazing.
Are they boiled?
He does boil them.
Gross.
But it's so odd because they're like in that hot water all day. They're not being boiled all day, but they're in warm. They're kept at temperature all day somehow.
You think it's like he doesn't actually use water, and it's just like hot dog grease he's collected over the years?
Maybe.
I'd enjoy that.
They're fire.
You never had boiled sausages? Yeah. What is this?
Now you don't boil sausage with them.
Why did Dr.
Look at
Max
them
give me...
good grill marks on a sausage.
What? Dr. Max just sent me nothing? Hey, this? Yeah. Dr. Max be like, hey, Dr. Max. All my homies hate Dr. Max. This bread.
Get some good bratwurst smothered in some peppers and onions.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Grill it all.
Double cheddar with better with cheddars. Man, I've seen some stuff. What have you seen, bro? Talk to me.
So her name actually wasn't Nina Gulgina. I don't. Gulgina
Make my own
took part in the
hot sauce out of ketchup and coriander.
The Nazi siege, along with her father.
Ketchup and coriander?
She was a military.
Coriander and ketchup,
Becoming a
for whatever reason,
in a tank,
mixed deliciously over top of a bratwurst with onions and peppers.
At the age of 14, at age 17, she was wounded in the abdomen.
And lots of mustard.
Dude, she's like a, if she's in America, she's like a purple.
I'm a spicy mustard guy.
Dude, Russian plan B
Absolutely
is
spice that
intense.
mustard up.
Dude, it's,
I want to feel my mustard in my nose before I taste it.
after the war, she married
True.
Viktor Vasilyevich Kulgin, a Russian naval engineer, and bore 3 children, dude. She dropped 3 calves, bro.
We're almost there.
Nina. And
Oh, so slow. Oops.
in the early 19... Who do you think judge, man. You be the judge. Possibly as a result from the chronic, but more likely as a result from her chronic pain from her wound or from delayed post-traumatic stress
so it's
disorder,
retaken.
or as they called it back in the day.
You
the
looking
shell
toilet?
shock.
I have.
Early in December 1963, she heard a radio report about a woman.
Do you think it's
who
the
could
corpses and aliens
see
replying or
color
servicing
with her
automated
fingers
messages?
and declared, "I could do that." Recalling.
Well, that's not
that
true,
while
actually.
Convalescing in the hospital, she had been able
Because,
to pick the colored threads she needed for her
You got some
embroidery
croissants and sushi.
from an opaque bag without looking at them. To convince her disbelieving husband, she demonstrated.
Only a game theory.
Coins and accurately reproduce simple drawings.
Chat, I'm about to
made
pass
by
out. I'll be
him
honest with
in
you, I
a
haven't slept
separate room.
at all last night.
These experiments came to light some weeks
I'm
later.
actually-
Some progress on the base.
About them. Two
We
decades
have.
of investigation
Before I leave,
on her additional aptitude
I want to take off this stuff, fully upgrade the base.
psychokinesis followed. Of course, she was going to be tested. What an amazing ability, am I right, man? What are we going to do with this, right? What's the government?
So close.
Breed her for more children to turn into Russian super soldiers so they could have sex with the dolphins.
That's a disgusting comment, but you actually bring up a good point. Like, I wonder if any of her children have this ability, right?
Have we really made
You
any
would think
progress this
you
stream?
would only assume that it
Yeah.
was passed down.
We finished the
Yeah.
second
generation
GPU
to
miner,
generation,
right?
Possibly
And then
genetically.
we fully
Maybe
upgraded
she
the
was
base.
like a
That's
next
two.
jump in
Well, we're about to
evolution.
fully upgrade the space.
I realize it's hard to say, but
You know,
yeah.
not all
So
things
these tests were
require
mostly
so much
conducted by
speed.
Russian
You need to hurry up.
scientists, but
Sometimes you
also
gotta stop.
intermittently
You gotta
by
appreciate the
5,
roses.
no less
You have to
than
understand
5
that sometimes
Western
simplicity is
scientists
best.
Who became aware of Gulginia through a
I've been in the hospital for 6 hours. What?
documentary film. with
And the
Matt
amount
Gray.
of rednecks with
Watch
bloody
that for
hands
our
is
Patreon
insane.
Content. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, by the way. More than 100 and possibly more than 200 sessions
Where are you at the hospital?
undertaken, some in laboratories.
Oh, so these were like scientific experiments.
Trying to find a hot nurse.
Shout out
Not-
non-believers.
Oh, dude.
Shout out non-believers, the haters. What's up, Suji? We give you a heart. Shout out to man
Suji's love hearts.
with the anti-tentacle. So what we have is we have a
Guards.
woman with outlandish claims from Russia, a mother, a veteran, you know, somebody potentially with PTSD. It's hard to say that if these claims were real, like what was the catalyst for these?
Been ignoring a
powers
pain in my stomach for
that
2
she
weeks. Turns out
potentially
it's an
had?
ulcer.
Like, how did she get these? Did her
Gotta
traumatic
stop eating spicy
past,
foods, bro.
like have something to do with that? Like it's
Krypton.
really interesting, but nonetheless,
No
these
more spicy
experiments
foods.
Were as scientifically
over.
monitored as you could possibly get in 1968.
Hope you enjoyed it while
so
you
it
laughed.
wasn't just Russian propaganda. As I said, no less than 5.
Also, you must
Western
make spend 100 more
scientists
points. Spicy food is
in
always
possibly
worth
more
it.
than
It is,
200
dude.
sessions
If I had an
that were
ulcer, I
undertaken
would
in some
stop eating
laboratories
spicy food immediately.
proved
Immediately.
potentially. she
Why did I just
had
move
these
back?
abilities.
What's pulling me back? You saw that?
Unfortunately, after a
pulled me
long
back?
period of poor health, Gulginia died of a heart attack.
Why'd I just
on
walk back
April
randomly?
11th, 1990, at age
That's weird.
A little rubber band action.
What if our kids killed her? There can only be one.
Stop. Stop trying to attribute the plot of the Highlander to Gulginia's children.
Yeah, but like, what if there can only be one second in the bloodline? And you, like, she died of
I've
a
had an ulcer
heart
before.
attack.
It takes about a month. No
A
spicy
heart
foods, no
attack.
alcohol, no coffee.
What if all 3 of her kids
It's
are
actually
like psychic?
pretty easy for me.
You know the Russians probably tested her, right?
Bro, this is
You know they probably.
They're probably still alive
so
somewhere in like a compound somewhere.
slow.
I know what you're asking yourself, though, right? You're saying, Doctor Man, what could she do, right? What could she do? What were her abilities? What were her claim abilities? Are you ready for this? We're gonna get in so deep here before we go to the video game content. Let's go. Right?
Anyhow,
and was observed to move small objects placed in front of her without touching them. Apparently, by a process of mental concentration, the
We're
objects
good.
included were things such as matchsticks, an empty box of matches, a cigarette, an empty metal salt shaker, and even a wristwatch.
What plush would I like to get right now? An easy one, because we're about to end stream after this whole upgrade is finished. His demand is about to pass out. Idea for a future thing, build the Voice of the Void map in Minecraft. I don't play Minecraft. I am staunchly against Minecraft.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's very unfortunate because Minecraft is so popular. I've done all the easy ones. Alright, next stream we'll get all the plushies. Or we'll try to work on getting all the plushies. This stream, demand has not slept, chat. It was all a ruse at the beginning. I had no energy in me.
It was my fault, everybody.
Mm-hmm. I stayed up all
I
night.
kept old man up for an extra 3 hours.
The Texas tongue twister. The old whirly gag. Bro, if this goes any slower, I'm actually going to lose it. Where's the bathtub? Alright, can I buy a toaster? Toast. Toast. Give me like a machine that plugs in. How about that? Appliances. Will TV work? Microwave, that'll work? Or is it expensive? TV work, right? Microwave, I think. Okay. Tell the hardest one is to test, not a question. Well, we'll get there when we get there. Until then, I have to wait till my grandma parks her car. I don't think a person should ever microwave food. The quality and the frequency is why it's not good. Very low. Yeah, I don't think a person should ever microwave food. You either eat it cold or you heat it back up the same way you cooked it. Or in the oven. Sink the towers? I keep getting that. Maybe later. Maybe in a minute. You want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta crank it. Where's my backpack at? beat goes kind of hard.
Yeah, put Danny Brown on this beat.
Done? Think. The heavens. Whoa. Zipping around at the speed of light. You need a gold bar? So... has anyone had dandelion tea before?
Gross.
No? Well, apparently dandelion oil is, like, poisonous, but also kind of good for you. Imagine the cramps you'd get by having to find that thing up. Find the thing up by repeatedly squeezing it if it doesn't have a crank. Wind it up, yeah, dude. I mean, your forearms would get massive.
Shout out, Misty.
Why does she have, like, such large arms?
Just fucking yoked. All natty.
Do you think, like, that's how she won Josh Ards, like, picking him up and carrying him to bed? You ever ask him that? Like, how does that work? When she wants to romance you, does she, like, grab you by the hair, caveman style, and just, like, drags you? Like, how does this... Because we all know who has the
long
cake.
ass hair.
Yeah. Snoo, and just drags him. Any lag spikes make the game think you looked away? I hate that.
Yeah, don't like that.
Scratch my ear. Oh yeah. Beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop beep boop boop boop. I almost have all the grades. I am so tired. So you need a good PC? I have a good PC. Sonar size, done. Ping cooldown, almost done. How much money? I need like 600 rubles. I'm actually going to cry myself to sleep tonight. I'm so tired, Eternity. I'm so tired.
Well, here, dude.
I can't. I have to
Something
upgrade
to
the
do for
base.
the next time.
Bro,
Oh.
we have so much stuff to do next time.
Next time. Parts 17, 18, 19, 20 coming at you hot.
Oh, I heard like a bunch of stuff come up. I don't worry about that. You know? You gotta worry about the things you can control.
Woodstock takeover? Midnight? I mean, noon? Jesus fucking Christ.
Bro, if it was midnight, brother, there's no shot. There's not enough coffee in the world. Doc takes over as soon as I finish that. As soon as I finish with the upgrades of this base. There's only the grind, no rest for the wicked. The radar is spinning insanely fast. Listen, guys. Listen, I know you're all... What the heck is that? Son of Kefir? Fixing bases? Bobby. Why is there so many dudes here? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Check it, dude. We'll be fine. I have faith in my Kefir. I also have insanely insane speed now. Look at how fast I am, dude. I'm like Jeff Gordon in space. I'm not falling for the small signals again. Can't make me. Can't make me. Wasn't I already downloading the signal? Did I just stop my download? What am I doing in this game, bro? Right. She is indeed running somewhere. Go, Speed Racer, go! Almost done yet? So I can send out this package so I get more money?
$600 more shekels.
Oh, my face. Why am I in here? 6 more shekels. Are you fixing
Pee in
it
that
for-
bucket?
Yes. It is sloshing. Number 4 to your chat, number 4. Bro. Listen, bro. I have one more. Oh. Hold on, so that's... It's gonna be like 1,500 more just to upgrade everything. This doesn't count. Alright, it does. Dang it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Dr. Man Show. Doc and Attorney Show. Demand and Attorney. Attorney and Demand. I need some sleep.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for chatting. Getting that XP bar going.
Yeah.
YouTube monetization. Thanks for all the subs. Love and happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, love and happiness.
Man, what do you got for him?
Make sure you rub your happiness. Hold on. Before I go, can I finish this? Nope. Alright, bye guys. Dude, I'm going to sleep like a child being abused with Robitussin because his parents wanted a night out. You should join our Discord, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Doc sounds different. He's been working out.
He's been working out. He lost 10 years on his life.
Yeah, dude. Listen, it's some ancient Native American secret that we're not privy to, alright? You guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a fantastic 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy Freedom Day. Make sure you have your happiness. Peace!
What the fuck is a kilometer?